Hey guys, how's it going? Just want to post a quick video on entry-level mountain bikes. Damn bugs. I only had one hand, so I can only do the air quotes with one hand. I wanted to post this because I had some confusion myself on what entry-level is. I thought buying an entry-level bike meant you go to Walmart or one of the big box stores, you buy said bike, doesn't work, and you're out that $150, $200. So I'm like, I'll go next level. I'll spend $500, $600 on a bike, and I thought that would be all I really needed to get the job done. I got a new bike in January. I've had it since then. We're into May now. I've already bought a new bike. The bike that I bought apparently is also entry level, and I just wanted to point out a couple features to maybe help other people avoid making the same mistake I made. I'm not here to bash the bike or the company or any of that stuff, but again, I was just kind of confused as to what entry level really is. And I'll point out a couple features and hopefully this will help. All right, here's one thing to look for. If you're looking to buy a mountain bike and it's got this warning label on the fork, I would just turn the other way. I wouldn't even pay attention to it, and I'd look for something else. Basically, this warning, again, I'm not able to see it right now, just the way I'm recording, is telling you that, you know, you shouldn't be doing anything that you would expect to be doing on a mountain bike. So if the manufacturer of that fork is putting a warning on that fork saying you shouldn't do that stuff, it's probably not a good idea to use that fork. Move on, look for a different bike, even if it means a few more dollars for you, because like me, you're going to be into it a month or two down the road, and you're going to want to replace the fork or replace the bike. So that's one. Couple other things to look for too when you're trying to find that bike that works for you, that fits you. Check the weight. If you can, go to the local bike shops, get on the bikes, see what they feel like. I bought this offline, and they measure you, and it's supposed to be custom fit to you. But the one thing I wasn't able to check out due to it being online was the actual weight of the bike. I think this bike's pretty heavy for being a hardtail. That if you're doing some miles during the course of a day, it's gonna wear you out, and you're gonna be like, well, this kind of sucks. I wish I had something a little bit lighter. So that's one thing to look at. One thing you're gonna want for sure, you're gonna want to have disc brakes in the front and in the back. I had one bike that I bought, it only had it in the front, and just you're way better off getting discs in the front and the back. If you can get hydraulic, you're going to be better off with it. This bike does not have the hydraulic. It works okay, but with the new bike I bought, I can already feel the difference with the hydraulic brakes, and I've just rode it around the neighborhood. So I think if you can get hydraulics, that's a good way to go. So that's the main thing. If you're looking for a cheaper bike, doesn't matter if it's full suspension or hardtail, check on that front fork. If it's got the sticker, look for something else. Again, just my opinion. The other thing, check the weight. If it feels heavy to you, maybe look for something else. And the other thing too, the disc brakes, if you can get hydraulic, that's huge, that's a bonus. So if you get those three items, it might be a case where you're able to use that bike for the next year or two versus 3 or 4 months like I did it with mine. You're gonna end up saving yourself money in the long run by spending a little bit more on what you want. And people's financial situations are all different. I understand that people just want to ride, but you're gonna be so much happier if you spend a little bit more. You're gonna get a whole bunch more in return as you're going down those trails. You feel confident, you're stopping when you're supposed to stop, and the bike doesn't feel like there is a boat anchor attached to the front end. It's gonna make a big difference. I hope this helps. If it does, that's great. Hit the like and subscribe, and I'd appreciate it. If it doesn't, you know, hey, I tried. You have a good day, and until the next one, we'll see you.